What is going on? We are here. Old abandoned sawmill property. Old lumber yard. There's my car. Big ass main garage right there. You can see everything's all grown up. My grandpa used to own all this. There's a water spigot hiding in the weeds right there. Still a garden hose. There hasn't been any work done up here in probably about 3 years or so. I haven't been up here to work in over 6 or 7. 6, 7. There used to be an old diesel tank right here. See the lines. Diesel tank used to sit right there. That ran the sawmill. And this, where that window is, that was an engine room for the sawmill. I don't know if the door's closed to the back, but we can go in the front. Not sure how that happened, but that had tin metal on it, that peak of the little carport thing here. The log deck used to sit right here at the beginning of this little carport. That's where you'd load the logs on, and then they would fall out where this concrete's actually built up here, this concrete platform. This is where the logs would all sit on basically this long, all the way across, to have claws grab onto it. Then the saw cab, where the controls were, set back in here. So it would cut the logs, push them off this, and it straight down were rollers, like a conveyor belt, and it would come all the way down, keep coming all the way down into here where this opens up. It would hit a stopper, whatever boards or whatever is cut, and then it would fall on what they call a green chain. It's just a big chain thing. It would come straight out here to about right at the beginning of this part of the building. And then you'd pick up the lumber off of it and stack it right in here. Stack whatever you're stacking here. Set some lumber off. We set lumber off on the side here. And then in this open area, there was a rack thing built to where they would put the slabs of the logs into that, let them stack up, bind them all up, take them away. And there was enough room to come in. There was a big wood chipper that sat right there, right in this area. Big wood chipper. And then in this area is where you'd come in with a bobcat or whatever, a loader, and you'd come all the way up, and the sawdust got spit out on this side right here where we are. The sawdust would be all from starting about right here all the way back into in there. Be a big pile of sawdust. I did a lot of work right here where these concrete blocks are. I would stand in this area, and a board that would have bark on it would get stopped right here, and I'd have to pick it up, bring it over here. There was a machine here that had 2 saws, and I'd run it through and take off that bark, make a clean board out of it. Back in here's the actual engine room itself. Boy, that door's looking rough. Yeah, this is where the motor's set. Right in here. You come in here and start up the sawmill. And then this big ass garage right here was a lot of storage of lumber and different tools and whatnot. My grandpa built all these buildings up here. My grandpa built that garage. He owned all this. He built the sawmill building. He built that, which they refer to as the planer building. Got a lot of space up here. There's a building behind the main garage here that was a storage, just a shed. It's not real, I guess it isn't really a building. Just a storage shed for lumber. There was also, I didn't show it, but behind the main sawmill there's a little building back there. It was supposed to be a building